Hello, Identity 5 gamers, and welcome to why White Sand Street Asylum should never be in this game and why it is the worst freaking map of all time. So, I'm going to turn off positions here so you experience the absolute horrors that I just went through. This is a 13-minute match on White Sand Street Asylum against 3 freaking doctors and a priestess. So yeah, this map sucks. I always talk about how I hate Hospital, but this map is far worse. So at first, yeah, I see a default doc and I'm wondering, is this like a bot match or something? Because who the heck plays default doc? Little to my knowledge, like she pretends to lag here, which is like, bruh, who does that? And here's what I'm scared of, right? I see the other doc approaching and I'm about to be like, oh no. Here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. It's going to just be a stall fest, and it's going to just take 1,000 years. This is why I think Doc is probably one of the most cringe characters in the entire game. It's on White Sand Street Asylum, 3 docs and a priestess. So yeah, you know what? Priestess definitely helps because, yeah, so there's just like 1,000 freaking portal locations that these guys actually freaking knew about, by the way. Took advantage of freaking dark portals that I can't even see. Like, this is probably one of the most depressing and annoying teams I think I've ever gone up against in a quick match, that it just exists to make me miserable. This was generally the most miserable match I think I've ever played in my entire life in Identity 5, and I literally never want to go up against it ever again. And the worst part is that they were actually like good, but like not in a good way. So you can see that they have like full kite build and stuff, right? Oh, it is an absolutely miserable experience. See, what the goal is it's just infinite doc body block chains. One runs away, one heals, and that's it. It's just somebody heals, and while the other one runs away, and while the other one gets time to heal, then they come in and body block and just do the same thing over and over and over again. So, you know, it's like, oh, I finally get one down. So I think I get a little greedy here, try to hit this one, and I freaking miss because I'm garbage at Wu-Chang. But it doesn't matter. See, things are looking like okay, right? Only one cipher is done. And see, what I really hate about this map is that I just can't freaking see anything. And also that my range kind of sucks. So I give up pursuing that doc because I knew this one was about to self-heal. So I was like, okay, well, I have to go back for this one. Otherwise, she's going to get up and freaking heal. Because doc is so dumb. You just get up and heal, so you can't let them, you can't slug out a doc, guys. You can never slug out a doc. It's just not an opportunity, even when you have freaking peepers. Oh, it's just miserable. So, yeah, at this point, I have no idea where they're coming from. They have a long portal set up. I don't know if one of them has tide. I don't want them to tide long portal, even though I could just use my umbrella. I noticed that one of the docs is coming over here thanks to a peeper location. But the issue is, all 3 of the docs in this game, yeah, they wanted to make this as miserable as possible for me. So they all play the exact same default doc skin, so I get them mixed up later. And then this one just comes out of nowhere. It's like, okay, great, now there's freaking 3 of them. So now it's just harder and harder to keep track of which doc is which. So I just use that so I don't have to get pallets done here, so I can pursue after this doc. But guess what happens, guys? The other doc that's left on the ground, yeah, you can't slug it, because guess what? Oh, she can just freaking heal, because Doc is a really freaking cool character on this freaking game. And then we get to the worst part of White Sand Street Asylum, where there's just this window that is like basically an infinite loop, and why this map should never have been brought into Identity 5, because it is literally just an freaking infinite loop. This is the most broken kiting area here, because it's just impossible to see everything. So right when I'm about to hit her, guess who shows up? The other freaking doc. The other freaking doc. And then I mess up because my Wu-Chang is garbage. But I finally get the hit, and I'm like, okay, there we go. We are getting this doc down. But here's where the biggest part of this happens, right? So this doc is on her second chair. So you would think, oh, I just have to kill this doc, and, you know, things will all be good. Well, remember how they're all wearing the same freaking skin? Yeah, I get mixed up on who is who, because, like, there's 2 injured ones. So it's like, okay, well, it's so hard to tell who freaking is who. So I'm just like, oh, take that. That must be the right one. But guess who was so annoyed at these docs and wasn't paying enough attention so that the person who was dead on chair got away? Yeah. White Sand Street Asylum, 3 freaking docs, all the same skin. The one who's dead on chair runs away, and this one is just right in front of me because she's at full health. And she's got knee jerk, so... Okay, so that, actually, never mind. That's the dead on chair one. See, I can't even tell. I literally can't even tell. And then she runs to the long portal. And here's the thing. They support the absolute heck out of this freaking dock. So it's like, okay, well, I get this one down. And I can just teleport over to Longport. You think like, oh, okay. Yeah, things should just be like oogly goo, you know? It should be all good. So I do like a guesstimate. And I was like, okay, it's not close enough. I can actually see the location because I think I had like a peeper there or something. I forget. But I was able to notice that like, they were like all the way over here. So that one flywheels, but I still hit her. And then I'm like, okay, well, if she wants to hit again, she'll go down. Well, guess what? Here's the freaking priestess. Why? Just leave. Just leave. So I pick up the doc, who's dead on chair. But guess what? Yeah, she freaking struggles free because I was like, okay, I don't see any chairs. And I was like, okay, if I pick her up from here all the way over to here, I'd surely be able to, you know, get her in the chair. How did she struggle free so freaking fast? She struggles free like right here. How did she struggle free? Do you know how hard it is to struggle free in this game? It like never happens. But oh, and guess what? I'm about to hit her, and here comes another freaking dock. Yup, another dock. So they're trapped in here. So I'm just like, okay, what if I just keep swinging at the window? That's not gonna work. So I'm trying to drop a peeper here, but it just doesn't come out. And then it's like, okay, well now I just lost them because one of them vaulted and I was in the freaking animation. And then freaking Priestess is a really freaking cool character. And now I have no idea who is who anymore. Because all they do is they just keep rushing through portals and I can't tell what the frick is going on because everything is so dark. There's docks in front of me everywhere. And the one who's dead on chair gets away again because there's just 1,000 docks that are all the same freaking skin. They're just running around, messing with me. And I'm so angry at this point. I'm so sick. So I just dropped 3 peepers on this stupid cyber. I'm like, you're not decoding this. I know you want to just make this your home base. And look at all these freaking little ants running around. I can't tell who is who anymore. I'm actually losing my mind. And the stupid priestess portal keeps supporting them. And I am just having like the most miserable experience of my life. And I don't even know what dock is what anymore. Because it's just the same freaking thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go after the priestess. Because at least the priestess can't just freaking... she doesn't blend in with all the other freaking docks. This is the most miserable thing to play against. The most miserable thing to play. I don't know, like, if you are a Survivor player and you're in a quick match, I beg of you to never do this, please. All you're doing is making the other person miserable. Sure, it might be fun for you. Ooh, look, he can't tell us apart. Ooh, we're 3 docks. Yeah, know that there's another person on the other side. That was actually a goated flywheel, though. I couldn't lie. But know that there's another person on the other side that has to deal with this garbage, and that they're probably freaking miserable. Yeah, that was me. I was the one who was miserable that had to deal with this garbage, dude. I was genuinely not having a good time. I just wanted the freaking match to be over, and I was like, oh, it's like there's still 4 people. There's still 4 people, and the only reason this is a thing is because of freaking White Sand Street Asylum. Because the only reason they're able to constantly break line of sight and just everything is because of White Sand freaking Street Asylum. It's so annoying, dude, because all they do is just run away, heal, and it's just an endless cycle. It's just an endless cycle of the same thing over and over and over. Finally, one of them dies. Finally. But oh no, the suffering is not over. It is not over yet. So this one flywheels. This is the full kite one. So I hit this one, and she can't heal. And I was like, okay, she can't heal. This is good. This is good. This is good. Another thing, by the way, Doc has veteran speed boost, so it's freaking impossible to tell where she is. You literally can't, like, she's so fast, so she's able to break line of sight and then mix in with the other freaking doctors, and you'll never be able to tell who is who. It's just a miserable experience. It's so miserable. And the entire time, there's a broken freaking priest on the map providing support with these dark portals that I can barely freaking see on this dark map. Like, do you know how many thousands of hiding locations are on this map that you have to check every little nook and cranny? Do you know how many portals that this priestess could place that I wouldn't know about? Yeah, that's what freaking happens later. So here comes the dock, and then it's just the same thing over and over again. So I hit the one, I tunnel that one, but uh-oh, guess who kind of forgot that was the dead on chair one because I'm just so annoyed at this point. I just want anything in front of me to freaking die. I should have gone on for the other one, but I opted to just chair this one because I guess I was more scared of the cipher about to be ready because I didn't know, because I knew the priestess was working on it at this point. So I know the doc is right over here healing, so I just hit her. But it's a freaking dock. Luckily, she gets stuck on me, and then I use the bell, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I'll just hit that dock. And then the issue is, it's freaking White Sand Street Asylum, and I don't know the chair locations, so I can't even share this dock, because I can't find any of the chair locations. And by the time I would have got to one, this stupid dock would have struggled free in time. So I just opted to just set her down and drop a peeper on her, because I literally couldn't figure out where the heck the chairs were. Because you just can't. There's just no chairs. There just are no chairs. So I think that the priest is gonna go to this freaking gate. So I teleport over there. Lo and behold, she's not freaking there. Yeah. So guess who has to play freaking Ring Around the Rosie with a priestess on Asylum? Do you know how hard it is to freaking find a priestess on Asylum? The one time I actually get close, she just portals the heck out of there and is on the other side of the map like instantly. It's so stupid, dude. It is so stupid. So I pick up Tinnitus and it's like, great. Look, I imagine she's at the door, right? You think she's there? No, she's not. She's not there. She's just not there. So I keep looking and it's like, okay, no more Tinnitus. Where the heck is this person? But it's a freaking priestess, so I'm never gonna find her on freaking Asylum. Three docks, one priestess. This is just a comp designed to make somebody freaking miserable. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Now, there was a time when I was playing dock. Again, it was a 4-team dock on Asylum, but that was also because I picked dock first, and everybody has followed my lead. So, also it was against a wax artist, and I never feel bad if it's a wax artist. But you know, what I'm trying to say here is, never do this. Never do this. It's a miserable experience for like the other person. It's so bad because I can't find this stupid priestess because it's a priestess on Asylum. How am I supposed to find this thing? How am I supposed to find this stupid dirty roach? And once again, I'm like, okay, well, she probably used up her self-heal. No, she didn't. The priestess healed her. But I guess you can't freaking find the priestess. Yeah, me. I can't find her. I'm looking all around, but it's Asylum. All these doors I passed, she could have been in any one of those, by the way. She could have been in any one of those. And my detention runs out because the priestess just stalls it out. Yup. Don't we just love Asylum where we can't see anything? Don't we just love Doc who can just get up and heal? And I see her portals. I'm like, okay, so she probably went over here, right? So I go to check over here. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not getting Tinnitus. Let me just TP all the way back toward where I think the dock was. And she gets back up. Yep, she gets back up. So I'm like, okay, well, it's Asylum. I don't remember where she freaking was because I don't have this stupid map memorized. It's such a miserable experience, right? And you'd think like, oh, I could probably get one more down here. No. I don't get another down here because it's freaking White Sand Street Asylum. You can have Tinnitus and drop peepers and it won't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. So I'm like, okay, I have Tinnitus. Throw there right here. And then, oh boy, look who it is. The freaking priestess that I can't see. I can't see. She drops portals, but I can barely see them. And I barely hear the sound of it. I'm like looking around. It's like, oh my gosh. Look at how dark they are. How am I supposed to see that? It's stupid. It's so stupid. Please. I never want to play on this map again. It's so hard to see. And she has the perfect amount of portals to get to the gate. You know what? You know what the worst part about this is? They're like all communicating, right? They're all communicating. So she's heading to the other gate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that she's going to the other gate. And she has enough portals to make it there, right? The dock is on the gate. And she knows her freaking portal locations on this stupid map. Why? Why does she know her stupid portal location? And I can't bell in time. And then she just makes it out. I try to do my best to teleport, but the gate opens at the perfect time, and they get freaking out even though I hit her. And then the doc has the audacity to emote! Never do this. Ever. Please. If you are watching this video, please never play Doctor. Ever. On this map. And don't ever play 3 docs with all the same skin. Just please. Just know that there's a person on the other side that has to deal with this. That is probably miserable. I even let them know. I don't talk much in post chat. I let them know that was miserable. And you know what they said? They said, yeah, I feel that. What do you mean you feel that? What do you mean you feel that? No, you don't. I felt it. You were probably giggling. 3 docs, 1 priestess asylum. No. I never want to play against this again. I had to just sit back for 5 whole minutes and just sit there. I never want to fight this again. I never do. Doc, I genuinely want her removed from the game after this match. I never want to see Doc again. I never if I ever see a Doc in my match, know that I'm targeting you first, no matter what. If I ever see you come for the rescue, I'm switching targets to you. I don't care if the other person's at unshare. You're dying. This is the beginning of my Doc rampage. If you play Doc against me, I will kill you. If I am Hunter, just so you know. And if I am Survivor, I will literally sandbag you. And okay, that's a lie, but it would be the idea of that is pretty funny. So I'm just gonna say it, but I won't actually do it. But I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna sandbag you, and I hope you get terror shocked. So take this as a lesson. Never play Doc. Also, I expect a written apology in the comments. Thank you.